It's where poise meets power. You know how we love that word power. And I say we because you love it too. We're navigating and learning how to explore and utilize it in the best way because it's an invitation to return to our clarity, embodied presence, and leadership expressed through truth. So today we're going to be diving into your power of awareness as authority. Well, greetings and hello and happy Thursday. My League of Eagles, we gather every Thursday in purpose and presence with love, light, and legacy. I'm Joy Ruffin, your minister of enlightenment, awareness, and awakenings, and your signature style and leadership specialist. It's April. Can you believe I keep saying this every month. So we open with our theme. It's where poise meets power. You know how we love that word power. And I say we because you love it too. We're navigating and learning how to explore and utilize it in the best way because it's an invitation to return to our clarity, embodied presence, and leadership expressed through truth. So today we're going to be diving into your power of awareness as authority, but how are we using it when we come to speak about signature style? Because one of the things that I need to say to you, and you already know it, but I want you to hear it, is that fashion can be very confusing, especially today. So we're going to nibble at that just a wee bit because there's so much more to share with you. There's only so much time in the day and the year and so on and so forth. My League of Eagles, fashion and style today can be quite confusing. I think many women feel overwhelmed daily. The industry voices shout very contradictory, I'll learn how to say that word, messages. And it says to you loud and boldly, you can wear anything. Wear whatever you love. Forget age and ignore proportions. Well, it sounds wonderful. It's liberating, maybe initially, but it just brings more confusion. Yet confusion, you'll find, quietly follows this quick 1, 2, 3. You can wear anything. Because without structure, freedom destabilizes. And without guidance, choices multiply endlessly. Endless options weaken decisive identity. Programming shapes perception gradually. Conditioning alters visual standards in a very subtle way. Sexualizing imagery influences expectations. And the cultural noise becomes constant background. Discernment becomes increasingly necessary. Loving fashion requires a bit of wisdom. Wisdom requires grounded awareness. There's a madness to my reason of why I entitle myself, in addition to a signature style specialist, leadership and signature style specialist, is minister of enlightenment, awareness, and awakenings, because my Eagles, it's our time. Awareness protects your personal dignity. Oh, that beautiful word, dignity, respect. And dignity stabilizes your visible presence. Presence communicates your internal authority. Poise, Poise, how I love that word. Still working on it. Does not chase trends. And power does not follow pressure. Style does not beg for approval. Refinement does not need applause. And maturity does not require permission. And maturity can come at any age and any stage of life. Don't think you have to be a happy senior and grow into years of life experiences before you become mature. That's a misconception, and it's not true. There are a lot of young people who have a lot of maturity. When messaging grows chaotic, we must grow to clear internally what we're all about. Because when standards decline publicity, you must rise and greet privately your means of being higher. And this is disciplined, feminine leadership. Owning your body responsibly, your body, your vessel, your temple. It requires maturity, not exhibition, driven attention seeking, hugging, clinging, snug, tight, revealing. No more needed. It's really not needed. Not if you're looking for longevity, respect, and admiration for where you're at. You're not reacting against social pressures. You're not rebelling, disguised as empowerment. True ownership respects sacred design. When culture over-sexualizes presentation, balance becomes revolutionary practices. Restraint becomes elevated intelligence, and elegance becomes visible strength. Grace becomes deliberate positioning. And if you truly care about personal signatures, style, and owning your presence, your radiance, and your style, you care because your care sharpens your choices. And your choices reflects your standards, your moral compass. Your standards influence outcomes, and outcomes reinforce personal identity. We never force readiness. Growth happens when prepared. Awakening arrives through awareness. Awareness births responsible ownership. Ownership, how about this? Ownership requires inner honesty. Eagles choose elevation consciously, and eagles pursue visible dignity daily. Eagles refine presentation intentionally. They radiate cultivated composure. They embody disciplined power. Your body deserves without question intelligent trust, not careless, casual presentation, not cultural madness, imitation. You don't run with the crowd and the flock, not driven confusion. Self-respect communicates externally from the inside, right? Through silhouettes and proportions, through posture and deportment. Remember that old-fashioned word, deportment? Decorum, demeanor? Oh, demeanor. Through grooming and polish, through measured expression, confidence. If you care, you refine what you feel is a signature style that fits your body, vessel, temple. Because if you genuinely care, you refine your presentation. You question your alignment. You analyze your proportions, and you're honest. Because no matter what they are, 0 or 3x, it can be presented in a presence that showcases your royalty, the regalness and the refinement of you. Unless you want to run with the pack, and if you do, no one has the right to judge you. You don't even judge yourself. But if you're seeking a higher frequency and a higher vibration, you seek informed guidance. You care because you're separated from the indifferences. Indifference produces visible neglect, and neglect weakens perceived authority. Authority requires thoughtful structure. Structure requires consistent discipline. That old-fashioned word, discipline, belongs to Saturn, right? If you're in that woo-woo tribe. But it's a good thing. You're not judging others when pursuing your excellence. You are answering your calling, your purpose. You are honoring your vessel. You are elevating your standards. Some women reject structure. Some celebrate visual chaos because they want to be seen, heard, and valued, but maybe not in the way that's best for them now. But remember, we're all at different levels. That's why this League of Eagles, it's different, but it has heart and soul connected. It's about community. It's about harmony, humor, and laughter. No judgment. Some prefer constant experimentation. Well, what's wrong with that? That's how you find and discover what's working for you best. Some disregard proportions entirely. Blessings upon their pathway. We're not here to judge. This community chooses differently. This space values refinement. It honors awareness. This arena that we're in encourages responsibility. This community, this league protects dignity. You are the front runners, the trailblazers, the pioneers, the light workers, the wayshowers. It doesn't matter what name you give yourself, owning your power in an authentic way that radiates your presence. It means radiating your best consistently, not occasionally when convenient, not in a selective way, just because you're being observed and without apology. Power asks for visible understanding. Power asks for interior alignment, your interior, and it asks for outward discipline. It asks for mature restraint, quiet confidence. When you show up refined, rooms respond differently and right away. Conversation shifts in a subtle way that you'll get. Respect becomes visibly evident, and presence becomes unmistakably strong. Discernment is liberation. I love the word discernment. I used to think it was judgment because this is my arena to dance in, and you know I love to dance. Discernment protects personal identity. It filters the culture noise. There's so much of it today. Discernment guides your wardrobe selections. It strengthens your presentation. It honors your lived experiences. And it knows that age carries earned wisdom, and oftentimes so does youth. Let's not ignore that. Experience deepens visual intelligence. Maturity enhances aesthetic decisions. Or when you have a strong sense of aesthetics, you will not be led in the wrong direction. And if you don't have it, you find those like me to help you, support you in discovering it, because it's there lying dormant, waiting for you. Elegance reflects cultivated depth, bold told that it is in the age of discernment. Often you ignore certain context. Content shapes lifestyle needs, and lifestyle shapes wardrobe choices. Choices shape visible authority. Not every trend flatters. Whew. Oh, if only we could really embrace that. Not every trend flatters, and not every silhouette dignifies. If you don't have a handle, a strong handle on your body shape, not every cut will empower you. Not every fabric will enhance. Not every message uplifts. Not every look is aligned. Chic. Oh, here's a word that's so overused. It's chic, it's elegant, it's sophisticated. And I look with my four eyes and I say, really? Oh, interesting. Chic is streamlined, minimal expression. It doesn't need to exaggerate to be seen, heard, and valued. Sophistication is layered, cultivated, refinement. Understanding language clarifies your perception of what's best for you, and perception shapes your behavioral alignment. And alignment builds recognizable identity. An enlightened woman elevates. How could she not? Before adopting fashion movements, trends, before embracing popular messaging, before endorsing culture narratives, evaluation presents visual compromise. Because where poise meets power, clarity replaces confusion right away. Standards strengthen without apology. Self-possession anchors identity. Noise fades into the background. How do you radiate your best always? If you truly care. Not occasionally, but consistently, all the time. Not when the cameras appear and show up and you're on camera, but all the time. Not when applause follows. radiate excellence daily. That is your assignment, my assignment. We are here to do just that. And then sometimes I'm asking myself, what is radiated authority? What does that mean? How do you radiate authority? It's everything about you. It's your deportment, your decorum, your demeanor. I love these old-fashioned words. My Eagles, I thank you for sharing this space with me today and always. I want you to know you'll hear it every time we come together. I honor your presence and your commitment to growth, change. That's what life is about. And our empowerment, liberation, which leads to release, is paramount today, more than ever before, for all of us divine feminine leaders. When we let go of the old conditioning, we create space for the new leadership to rise from our truth. So join me next week, oh, you bet, for another intentional, I love that word, intentional conversation. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth to stay connected, my YouTube channel, and leave me your comments, your suggestions, and invite your friends to join and connect. We're looking to build a community of fierce, strong, courageous women from every size, every culture, every age, to grow and build what we are walking and rising into, because we're eagles. Our wings are spread and we're soaring. There's always something purposeful unfolding here. So until the next time, go to my website at joyruffin.com and you'll see something always unfolding for you there. My assignment, and I love it, is to meet and greet with you one-on-one and see how we can support one another. I have so much to share with you. If you're open to learning more about fashion and style and colors and presence and presentations and how you show up and speak, well, that's my wheelhouse, and I would love to meet and connect with you. So until we connect the next time, and it will be next Thursday, I send you much, much love from my heart to yours, and I invite you to stay open, to be open to all the newness that's coming, that's awaiting for you to embrace and embody, so that you can be the new evolution of women coming into the fold. Stay well and keep soaring, my eagles. Until the next time, cheers.